Hey everybody, it's that time of year where we replant trees that were damaged by deer. So I've already dug up the old tree, gotta get in and finish it up. I want to thank Dustin for my new GoPro here. He said he was going to get me something else other than a potato to videotape with. I still got to get a mic for this thing. There we go. Found another rock. And it's something we always do in Southwest Virginia, is find rocks. Get that up. Make sure there's no hard pan on it. Y'all see this bright sunny day? The one where we got clouds and it's misting rain. Our weatherman's probably as accurate as y'all's. A bright, sunshiny, I think it's supposed to be 76 for the high today. Yeah. I can't complain. A day out in this is still a better day than in the office. All right, got a decent hole. I got a little bit of my leftover black cow. Pour in some topsoil. Bag about to slip out of my hand. I normally don't do this for trees, but I got some left over. Figured what the heck, we'll give them a good start off. Got 2 peach trees I'm going to plant. So I started getting a lot of feedback from the wind and some road noise nearby, so I'm just going to go through and do the audio separate. So what you're seeing right here is I've got a couple of leftover bags of black cow. I've got one bag of black cow compost, one bag of black cow topsoil, and I'm just alternating layers, trying to fill up around that hole. I dug the hole about 2 times as wide as the planter itself, or the pot that the tree came in, and a little bit deeper. That was why earlier in the video I was putting a little bit of that topsoil down in the bottom of the hole. So it's a little bit deeper than that pot as well. Now I'm trying to go in and straighten this up. So it's on a very steep hillside. You probably don't notice it, but it's a little on the uncomfortable side going through and trying to put a tree film. I've got the GoPro mounted on my chest, getting some of the earlier video in this, as well as straighten this tree. So it's not the easiest thing to do. Just taking some of the leftover topsoil I dug up. This is very rocky mineral topsoil, so it's not the best if you're looking at growing crops. It does okay, but I'm just kind of using it to fill in some gaps. I didn't want to go through and use all of my my black cow compost and topsoil there. I've got one more tree to put in, so just trying to put this in, top it off, and when it rains and it's going to wash some of that away, sacrifice the bad stuff. So one of my neighbors will actually go through and he will take out his level and he will actually straighten the tree up using a level. I'm not quite that bad. So when I go through and straighten mine, it's my eyeball. My eyeball is pretty accurate, but it doesn't need to be perfect. A tree will naturally straighten on its own. Now I'm coming in and just trying to pack that lightly and rake it around, and you'll go through and find as you pack, sometimes you get a few voids here and there, and then sometimes not so much. I didn't have a lot of good old dirt, the red stuff you see to the right, to fill in. So I decided to go back to my black cow topsoil and top this off. I didn't want to have any exposed roots or any exposed part of that pot. So this wasn't quite enough. So I'm just going to go through and use that, raking it out, getting it off the top of it there, and going to just lightly pack it in. So it's like anything, you don't want to go in and really, you're not trying to pack a post, you're not really trying to get in there and jam this dirt pack. I'm just trying to pack it enough to where when I get some rain, it's not going to just immediately wash away. So just going in light taps here. So nothing extreme. Takes a little bit of effort, but it's worth it in the long run. I didn't film it in this particular video, but I did go back later and tie these up. Typically, it's very common to go through and get 3 stakes. It's kind of form a triangle and tie the tree up around the base so that when you get windy days, it doesn't blow over or blow it at an angle. So I didn't bore you all to death with that in the video. Again, going back and just lightly tapping that down on top where I put some of that black cow. Again, just trying to, again, pack it lightly, make sure it's not going to immediately wash away when it's loose like that. So it helps quite a bit on the erosion, especially on a steep hillside like this. So with that, I'm finished up on this tree. I have a second one. I decided not to add the that into the video. Just didn't feel like y'all needed to be bored to death with that particular section of it. And last little bit of GoPro footage. So this is me going through and packing that using the GoPro earlier. I really like this. Thanks, Dustin. And here's the finishing shot from the GoPro as well in 2.7K. 4K takes too long to upload. But thanks. Y'all have a good day.